Right guys, welcome to a game called Frostpunk. This is a game set in like a steampunk ice age kind of thing. It's a strategy slash like city based building game, and we're going to be faced with tough situations in which we have to decide, like if a kid gets injured at work and stuff, then we're going to have to decide whether to keep the kids working, put them in like a safer sort of environment for them to work, or just completely quit child labour. I'm not sure how this game is going to play out, and as you can see at the bottom of the screen, it's currently a preview build, representing only a part of the game, the main scenario. And if you're interested, there will be a link in the description. This game comes out, it's available on Steam on the 24th of April. Right, a new home. We fled from London and across the sea to reach the frozen north. On the way, our convoy was hit by a blizzard and scattered. A handful of us managed to reach the site of this generator, only to find it frozen solid and abandoned. Why is no one here? Did any of our people survive the blizzard? Are there any others out there? Whatever we do, we should expect the worst now that the world, as we know it, has crumbled. Right, fight the cold. We need to get the generator working. It provides heat and power to other buildings. Without it, we'll freeze to death. Stockpile some coal and start the generator. Okay, so the Book of Laws, the economy, construction, camera controls. You can move the camera with your mouse, blah blah blah. You can use WASD. To rotate, press Q and E. Okay. Right, zoom out. So we're in like a crater sort of thing. Resources and the workforce. Resource management is crucial to the city's survival. You need coal to power the generator. Wood and steel are necessary for construction and research. Steam cores are a key part of advanced buildings. Raw food is used to prepare food rations in the cookhouse. Later in the game, more types of resources may appear. Most buildings require you to assign people to work there. Certain buildings only employ engineers and others only employ workers. To assign people to work, click on a workplace and use the assignment panel. Okay, so if we click on this, this is the generator, so couldn't activate the building, it requires coal. So we need to actually... What's this? Stockpiles. So how do we get some coal going? Is this... That's wooden crates, that's wooden crates, steel wreckage. Coal pile. Requires at least a worker. So we can get... How many people do we have? Does it say anywhere? I'm looking around the screen. I'm no good at focusing on certain things. So we've got 30 wood, no coal, 10 steel, 1 steam core, 100 food. No food rations though. It's currently minus 20. People on normal work shifts go to work. It's work time. It's... I'm guessing that's the timer on day 1. You can increase the game speed or slow it down, like pause it. Working hours 8 till 6 o'clock. Every 12 hours we get 498. Oh, 45 available. So if we go max... Are we actually going to get to see people over here? I see... Is that people? Christopher Nash. Okay, so he's got... he's not at risk of getting ill, which is good. Look at the workforce. This is pretty cool. Can we get some people going to get some steel? We've got 20 people left. I was going to get them building on the... Well, working on the materials at the moment. We've got 37 coal already, which is pretty good. Controlling time, you can speed it up. Yeah, I saw that up there. The work time, I'm guessing that's the time of day. Yeah, so it's currently 2 in the afternoon. Well, 2:15. Lack of shelter. So construction. A thinly insulated shelter for 10 people to sleep in. The base heating level's 1. It costs 10 wood. We've got enough. We kind of have to build in this circle sort of radius. We'll put a tent there. We'll have one more there. Remaining time about 7 hours. Oh wait, no, 2 hours. Right, we've got 2 tents, so a little bit of housing being built. We need to get 200 coal, and we need to activate the generator. So could we activate it now? The generator's off. To click to turn it on. Oh, there we go. Steam level 1. Right, so I'm guessing that's it powering up. +1 temperature in all heat zones, 100% coal consumption. 6 coal an hour. Are these built yet? Workers working, carrying resources. People are going home to rest. Okay, we still need to get a lot more coal. But I don't think everyone has housing. So I don't know if we're going to have to build more tents. What's this little timer? Oh, a housing problem. No roof over our heads. Captain, people are understandably concerned about the lack of shelter. They're falling ill from sleeping outside in this terrible cold. We better do something about it. You'll have 2 days to provide shelter for 30 people. For 60 people... Or I won't address this right now. No, we don't want people to be unhappy. Use construction menu at the bottom to enter construction or buildings in the streets. Only people who are not currently at work can build structures. The temperature inside the building depends on the power setting of the generator. If the building's in a heat zone, that building's insulation and the conditions outside. There are 6 temp levels: freezing, very cold, cold, chilly, livable, comfortable. You can research generator upgrades that raise the heat output, expand the heat zone and reduce the coal usage. The wisdom of the crowd. Captain, when facing demands, remember this. People usually look for the quickest solution, not the best one. You don't have to agree to everything they ask for. If you fix the problem your way, it's fine. Right, so all these places, all the tents are being built. That's the stockpiles. We're running out of wood very quick. Did I get any wood? Yeah, I can't have anyone else working on it though. Ah, this is people that are homeless down here. Okay, so I just built all the tents and there's still a lot of people homeless. But this is their free time, so they're not going to work. So once I've done the 200 coal in the stockpile, I can forget about some steel for now. Have no one working on that. And is that more coal? Yeah, I'm going to get max people working on this. Because we've still got 30 people that are homeless, but we need to stockpile the coal in order to progress on the game, as well as getting more wood so that people can have a home and stay warm and not get ill. Right, we'll get the last 5 people working on that. We're going to speed up so we go back to work time. Right, the city wakes up at about 6. People have some free time until the work shift starts at 8. Unless there's construction to do, after they finish at 6 they are free. To help with construction again, which can keep them up well past midnight, you can extend the 10-hour work shift if you sign certain laws. Okay, well, I'm not going to make people work any more than that. They can have their free time. The number of sick is rising and we don't have enough materials to build a medical post. Perhaps a short burst of effort could help us gather. Consider signing the emergency shift law. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to make these people work for longer than they have to. We have no one that can work on it. U5, go build this. Speed it up. We need to heal these people. Boom, done it. Fight the cold. We've stockpiled 200. Right, food. The generator hums with reassuring warmth, but we shouldn't take it for granted. If the generator goes down and the city dies, be mindful of coal reserves. Now, food. There'll be no city if we starve to death. Secure a way to provide raw food and build a cookhouse to prepare meals. That's a steel wreckage. Wood, steel. Frozen trees. Build a sawmill to start extracting them. Coal deposit. Build a mine here. Sawmill again. The food tab. Hunters based here every night. Hunt every night, venturing beyond the city to track their prey in the frozen wasteland. They provide up to 15 raw food per day. Turns raw foodstuffs into nutritious meals. 1 unit of raw food is used to prepare 2 standard food rations. Okay, so that's pretty good. People working here gather resources from nearby coal piles, wood crates and steel wreckage. And a workshop, a lab equipped with everything an engineer needs to develop designs for various buildings, technologies and improvements. So I'm not going to focus on like tech upgrades and stuff yet. I would rather get a hunter's post. Yeah, we've got enough wood. You can go there. And then after that, we've got just enough wood so that we can build a nice little cookhouse so that people can actually eat. There's still 2 people sick. This person doesn't have any shelter for the night. This person is sick and will get worse if not treated. Very low risk. They're working there. Right, we've got... Does that mean engineers? Does that mean we've got people... Yeah, the people aren't sick anymore. Right, so we have to put engineers in. We can get 15 people working on food. We need to build more housing. With basic resources secured for now, we can try to rescue the people we left behind. Build a beacon, scout Frostland to save as many survivors from our expedition as possible. You need a workshop to design plans for more advanced buildings. So that's how we're going to get more people coming in. Right, I need to provide shelter and I have no wood. There's only 10 wood as well. Oh no. The temperature's going to drop 2 levels very, very soon. 4 people are hungry. We need to build 1 more tent and then everyone not adjacent to a street. This is the last home we need to build. The wood crates have depleted. Oh no. Yes, I know there's people hungry. I can't do anything faster. I've provided... Oh wait, no, this is the last one we're building now. Everyone feels relieved with a roof, even a flapping one over their head. Hope rises. Nice. 4 people being treated. 8 people are hungry. Right, some buildings such as medical posts require intense mental labour from the people employed there and as such can only be staffed by engineers. Workers only provide manual labour. Children can't be employed at all initially. You can check your workforce distribution by clicking on the icon, blah blah blah. Right, hunters, they leave the city, they work from 6 PM till 6 AM. Initially they bring up to 15 units from each hunt. Research upgrades to significantly increase the... So we need to get a workshop built. The temperature in the city is constantly changing. Pay close attention to the forecast of the next 5 days that is shown to the right of the temperature at the top of the screen. Yeah, I've seen that. When it gets colder, the temperature inside buildings drops. Buildings differ in the amount of protection that they offer from the cold. See all the factors affecting temperature. Blah 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 blah. Right, so this all still livable. So I'm not going to do anything to try and produce more heat. Okay, so I'm guessing the guys have gone out hunting. We do need to get... What do we need to build this workshop? 15 wood and 5 steel. Well, we've got 27 steel. We need a little bit more wood. There, we've depleted that wood coal pile, wood crates. Get 5 people working on that. Right, we can keep going like this for a while, I'd say. I've got to hold on, people are depending on me. We need to get that wood, so we need people to go to work. Why is there... People are cold at home. Oh my Jesus. Yeah, it's a little bit chilly now. Minus 40 degrees Celsius. Yeah, I think people still need to work. I know it's absolutely freezing, but if they don't work, they won't live. You are joking. In extreme circumstances, the generator can be put into overdrive. This will increase the heat it provides, but also put the generator under stress. Keep an eye on the stress gauge. When it reaches 100%, the generator will explode. Is that going to keep people warm? People are content. Yeah, because almost everywhere is livable now. But 2%. The game literally ends. If you accidentally leave your generator on overdrive, you can kill the entire game off. I'm scared. I don't want it to reach that. I'm going to keep an eye on it. 4 people are sick. They're gravely... Oh no, they're going to die. Mild frostbite. I don't think I'm going to be able to cure them. I've got enough... pause for the game for a moment. I've got enough to build the workshop. We need this temperature to go back up. And we finished with that coal pile now. We need to build a mine. Right, 5 people working on that coal pile. One of our people is gravely ill. If you sign the radical treatment law, the gravely ill will be treated in medical post but may become disabled for life. Alternatively, you might sign the sustained life law to keep them alive until we build an infirmary. Okay, so this is the book of laws. Emergency shift. Sometimes we have to concentrate on the task at hand at the cost of everything else or die. So you can force workers to in any facility to work for the next 24 hours. It will raise discontent. It will rise slightly. Right, we'll try everything to cure the gravely ill, from invasive surgery to amputations. The gravely ill will be treated in medical posts. Hope will rise slightly. More or less 30% of the gravely ill treated will be left as amputees. Discontent will rise slightly. The gravely ill will be kept alive but untreated. Hope will rise slightly. Discontent will They won't be treated and remain a burden. They will take up beds in medical posts. I want to do that because I want to keep the people alive, but I don't want them to become amputees. Why take up all the beds with these goners? They're not goners. We can heal them, hopefully, some point. I don't know. The research goal not set requires at least a worker. Closed at this time of day. Oh, okay, there's a big technology tree. I'm going to go with... Oh wait, no, there's exploration and industry. The beacon, we need to build one of these. And I'm taking... no, I can't take it off overdrive. We need to build the beacon. So let's speed up time. Right, that's coming off overdrive. I'm sorry, you're going to get cold, but I'm not blowing up the generator and like exploding everyone. We need to get some mines so that we've got a constant upkeep of resources. Right, that's everyone back to work. So we've got about 4 hours left. Oh. Family torn apart. So a woman came forward after we built the workshop. She said that her husband and daughter didn't reach the city with the main group, but she's sure they're still out there. She wants to join the first scout team we'll send out. She urges you to hurry. Could not resume production and requires raw food. 15 people were sick. Minus 30. Wait. 1 level, so it's going to go back to minus 40 soon. 5 people are absent from work because they're sick. Oh, come on. Right, I think we can... No, we need 1 more still. There we go. I think we're going to need another medical post. We need food. I've got... The hunters will set out to bring in raw food. I know it's closed, I don't start work till 6. Right, we're no longer lost and blind. From now on, our people will be able to survey the icy barrens that surround us, the Frostland. Oh. You are joking. There's a whole, like, massive world to this. We need to send scouts here to learn more about this place. Numerous tents, we can see people moving about. They must be lost members of our expedition. So how do we... Observatory? This peculiar building must be the Arctic Observatory the Royal Society built to investigate the internal winter. There's smoke over it. People cheer as the giant observation balloon soars above the city. This is a real feat. Everyone feels proud of the work they've done to make it happen. Volunteers have lined up, eager to go looking for our lost people in Frostland. The woman who came forward earlier is among them. Okay, but we need wood to create some scouts. Some of our people are concerned about the low temperature in their homes. They quite sensibly point out that it's easy to fall ill when it's cold and ask you to address the problem. You have to start heating one of the cold homes within 2 days and keep them heated for 2 days. Let's do that one. Secure at least livable living conditions in homes. They're all livable. It's chilly in these tents. What was that thing I could research for the steam hub so we can build that? Right, I'm going to do those because we need to keep everywhere warm. Oh no, our food's just going down and down and down. We need more people so that we can do more stuff. There's 3 people gravely ill. 4 people. 5. Everyone's bloody dying on me. Scouts number 1 sent to the Lost Expedition. 11 hours till they get there. Oh, so we can put them... If we put one there, that'll be pretty good. One of our people died. Oh no. One of our people has just died. Sickness, accidents and deadly cold will keep reclaiming lives in this harsh world. We need a way to dispose of the body. Consider signing the cemetery or corpse disposal law. So we get the cemetery, hope will rise slightly, no risk of disease from unburied bodies. Each burial will keep some people from work for a few hours. You will have to establish a cemetery. Or we get a snow pit, no risk of disease, bodies are preserved for potential future use. Ugh. You have to dig a snow pit, hope will fall, discontent will rise. I'm going to go with the cemetery. I don't want people chucked in a pit altogether and then us being able to use their bodies later on. No, I'm okay. Right, we're going to get better tools and stuff into our workplaces. I've done that. Provide a place of rest for the dead. Right, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to leave the game here. I've been playing it for a little while. I'm really enjoying it. It's tough, but at the same time, a very, very enjoyable game. But we will eventually establish a community that is working well together. They're not falling ill. They're gathering loads of resources and stuff. Yeah, so I'm going to leave it here. I will be coming back to this, doing another video for it when we get the survivors from the Lost Expedition, and hopefully we will be able to carry on progressing, build a much bigger city, and as I said, keep people alive and well. So that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.